Hello everyone, my name is Jarrick Dasalla, and my intended career path is an EMT firefighter. This is for Health 125, discussion number 2. For part A of the discussion, I chose the medical term pneumothorax. If we break this into smaller words, we have the combining form pneumo, which stands for air, lung, or gas. We also have the suffix word thorax, which stands for chest or pleural cavity. Pleural cavity, if you don't know, it's basically just the space in between of your chest and your lungs. So, pneumothorax. This is more commonly known as a collapsed lung. And this will happen when the air from inside of your lungs escapes into the pleural cavity, causing pressure on the outside of the lung, ultimately forcing the lungs to collapse. This can happen from blunt force trauma to the chest area or a puncture wound. Pneumothorax, I choose to remember this in this way. I'll take the combining form word pneumo and I'll refer it back to something I'm more familiar with, like pneumonia. I know that pneumonia is basically an infection of the respiratory system, and this causes a person a hard time to breathe as well. I also take the word thorax and I take the word axe out of thorax and I imagine an axe. So if this axe was to strike someone or something in the chest area, it would also cause them to have a really hard time breathing. So taking those two things together, I am able to remember pneumothorax. For part B of this discussion, I chose the medical term costochondritis. If we break this into smaller words, we have costo, which means rib. We have chond, which stands for cartilage, and the suffix itis, which stands for inflammation. Costochondritis, if we think of just going from the suffix, the meaning of the suffix, it's the inflammation of the cartilage in the ribs. And that's basically what it means. It means the inflammation of the cartilage that connects the ribs to the sternum. I actually myself was diagnosed with costochondritis, and I actually have chronic costochondritis, so it's always going to be with me. It's never really going to leave. Usually comes on when I perform movements such as like a pull-up or a dip. It'll then make my cartilage inflamed, cause chest pains, and makes it very uncomfortable for me. So that is why I chose this word for part B, just to research it a little bit more, get a better understanding of it. And this concludes my discussion number 2 for Health 125. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.